Hi there guys, and welcome to another video. So guys, today I was looking through some old files and I came across some old archived video recorded in this very garden beneath me many years back. It is of my former flatmate Jammin, and it's him recording a tutorial on how to crimp a Category 5 Ethernet cable, and I thought you might like to see it. So guys, without further ado, let me hand over to Jammin. Jammin?
Good afternoon. You find me reading my CCSP CSI book, but enough of that for a minute. Jay's obviously gone out for something to eat, something to drink, so he's left me alone this afternoon just to run through a little tutorial for you. And I believe he's left a surprise package. Let's have a look. It's a cable making kit. How exciting. So what have we got here? Well, first of all, obviously we have our Category 5 4-pair UTP cable, nicely rolled. Comes marked in metre sections as well. Some cable ends, obviously one for each end, fairly important. Let's have a look at those. Groovy monkey. He's very nice. The all-important pair of scissors for cutting cableage. And then some jobbies, and they jobby on the joker. So, I think we'll make a couple of metres worth of cable, maybe 5 perhaps. That's probably enough. So you cut your cable, and you retire to your seat. So, it's very important to feel that you're in a safe working environment when you're doing this, which is why I like to do it in the garden. First thing to do is to expose your ends. So very carefully not to cut any of the jopers in the inside. To expose your ends. And this bit, yeah, bin it. So inside here we find 4 strands of coiled cableage and some white string. I don't know why they put white string in there. Maybe Jay will put a poll on the website as to why they put white string in there. But you bin that as well. So you have 4 strands, and you need to uncoil those until you're left with 8 separate bits. Very colourful Cat 5 cable. So we're going very well so far. It's a lovely sunny day in Bournemouth. There we go. So you end up, there's 8 strands. Now obviously, all of these have to be put into the cable end in a specific order. And you have to learn that order. I learned it from Jay. And that order goes white, orange, orange, white, green, blue, white, blue, green, white, brown, brown. Unfortunately, when they're in the cable, they're not necessarily in that order. So we have white, orange, orange, white, green, blue, white, blue, green, white, brown, brown. So what we need to do is rearrange these cables in here, split them in that order: white, orange, orange, white, green, blue, white, blue, green, white, brown, brown. So it's fairly important that when they come out of the end of the cable, they don't cross over each other, all higgledy-piggledy. So we start off just by trying to sort them all out a little bit. So we've got white, orange, orange are next to each other, which is quite handy. And then we want white, green next, so there's white, green. Sometimes this can take a little while. White, orange, orange, white, green, blue, white, blue, green, thus like white, brown, brown. So we have white, orange, orange, white, green, blue, white, blue, green, white, brown, brown. Just make sure that they're all nice and flat. Lovely malleable cable, this. It's good stuff. And eventually, it's all gone to plan. We'll end up with a nice bit of cable like that, with all of them in a row, all in the correct order. Just to confirm, white, orange, orange, white, green, blue, white, blue, green, white, brown, brown. And when you're happy with that you've got them all, you take your general purpose scissors and fairly near the bottom, you cut it off. Then, being careful to keep pressure on that so they don't change their order, you get yourself a cable end and your clamp, and you take your cable end with the clip facing down and you insert your cablage and you ram it in there really hard. Make sure you got your flex in there as well, and whilst holding that you then take your jofer and you slide the cable into there, and then you give it a good compress. There you go, clamped in there like that, and then you go again, and there you have one end of your cablage all done. Okay, one end done. Second end, same way. You expose your cablage. You undo your strands. Not forgetting, of course, to get rid of the strange bit of string. You uncoil your coils. Some seem to be tighter coiled than others, but I'm not sure if that's right. Okay, and we go for it again. So by now you do, of course, know the order, which is white, orange, orange, white, green, blue, white, blue, green, white, brown, brown. So we have white, orange, orange, white, blue. Right, now here's a good example where the green needs to be going over there, but it would be crossing over the blue cable. So what we should try and do is feed the green cable all the way around the front of those, so it's not actually crossing over anything. It might work. Sometimes you have to give it a bit of a wiggle. There we go. So white, orange, orange, white, blue, green. White, orange, orange, white, green, blue. Nearly made a silly mistake there. Oh dear, this end's not being quite so good. White, orange, orange, white, green. Can we get that white, green next to the orange? Yeah, mate, there it is. White, green, blue, white, blue, green, white, brown, brown. There we go, that's got it. Straighten out your ends. So you've got a nice cable there. Sometimes this can be just a little bit fiddly. White, orange, orange. White, blue, green. White, brown, brown. There we go. And once you're happy with it, you go for the all-important. Oh, it crossed over there. You've got to be careful at this stage. My white, green and my white, blue and my blue have swapped over. Let's try and get them all back in line. No, it's not playing. There we go. Now this end's being a bit fiddly. I think we've rescued it there. White, orange, orange, white, green, blue, green, white, brown, brown. So, we're going to go for the snip. And we find ourselves a cable end. And remember, with the clip pointing downwards, we insert. Important to squeeze. You take your clamp. And one for good luck. And there we go. You have one Cat 5 cable. So don't forget, white, orange, orange, white, green, blue, white, blue, green, white, brown, brown. One cable made. Now of course, you do have to make sure that your cable works. So with that you might find a cable tester quite handy. Here's one we had available earlier. This cable tester is ever so slightly flaky. Here we go. So we plug one end in there. We plug one end in there. And what I'm hoping to see is lights coming down at the corresponding time. So here we go. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good cable. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you make a Cat 5 cable. Well, hopefully Jay will be back soon, and then we can go and put this cable to some good use.
Thank you, Jammin. That was Jammin, showing us how to crimp a Category 5 Ethernet cable. We don't see a lot of Jammin these days, do we? We also don't see a lot of video of such incredibly low resolution and incredibly low bit rate. It was a Windows Media Video 9 file, you know. Anyway, enough of this nonsense. Hope you found the video interesting and informative. Do, of course, as always, please feel free to comment below. I would enjoy it very much. Anyway, guys, that's about it for now. I'll try to get back to you with some original content soon. But for now, guys, there's very little more for me to say except goodbye.